Now, today marks the first day of Standard Bank's Business and Commercial Banking's conference on unlocking the economic potential of Africa. Conference delegates will be exploring the continent's opportunities and challenges, as well as discussing mega trends that Africa needs to be aware of in order to navigate a changing world and achieve their economic goals and social progress in the process. The conference is taking place in Cape Town, and our senior economics reporter Nompumelelo Siziba is there for us. Nompu, good morning. So, we spoke to Bill Blackie yesterday just to give us a sense of what the conference will be discussing. But it is, of course, critical getting all of these minds in the same rooms and looking at the challenges, yes, but I guess against the current backdrop, the opportunities that exist for the continent.
Thanks very much. Well, we're here at the Standard Bank Africa Unlocked conference that's set to start at 9 o'clock. It's taking place today and tomorrow. And when they talk about Africa Unlocked, they're really talking about unlocking the economic potential of the continent. And there are a number of players here, of course, Standard Bank, its clients, and other stakeholders that they speak to and deal with, who are looking at various issues, the challenges, the opportunities on the African context. And of course, the really important thing is finance has a massive role to play on the continent. You might have great potential, but in order to unlock it, you need investment, and that means you need capital. One area of great potential is the agri-sector. So to discuss this further, I'm joined by Louis van Revesten. He is the head of agribusiness at the Standard Bank Group. Thank you so much for joining us, Louis. So agriculture is critical. It's said to be a major catalyst for African growth. And you're going to be on a panel discussing this very issue. What are some of the key points that you're looking to discuss?
Good morning, Nompu, and good morning to your viewers. Yeah, we're looking forward to today. I think agriculture is extremely important. It's all about food security for us. It's all about employment creation. It's all about GDP growth on the African continent. We've got enormous opportunities on the African continent. We've got wonderful soils, wonderful weather. We've got water. We've got a young population coming up, but we've got a food security problem. 1 out of 5 in Africa go to bed hungry. 140 million people face acute food insecurity. So we have to solve it ourselves. Governments and other stakeholders need to work together to see how can we bring this together and solve this problem. We've got lots of business customers here across the continent from 15 countries. They're all going to sit together. They're going to learn from each other. They're going to make connections. Even last night, we could see how the Kenyans and the South Africans talking about how can we directly import food between the two countries. So I think it's a great opportunity for us to collaborate, and Standard Bank playing that matchmaking capability.
Yeah. We know that the private sector is quite proactive. When they want to get something done, they get it done, unlike perhaps business policy formulation, and then it takes time for things to be effected. How long do you think it would take between talking about and actually effecting change on the ground?
Yeah. The great thing about our entrepreneurs, they're already doing it on the ground. They're not waiting for policies. They're already implementing it. So I think they are very innovative. They use technology. They're forward-looking. And I think I would say immediately, I think from the day when we leave here, there will be action, there will be engagement, there will be discussions, there will be agreements between companies. What can I do from your side in Nigeria to South Africa? What can I do between Ghana and Kenya and Tanzania? So I think that cross-border trade is a big opportunity, and I think it will actually happen immediately. We can already see how the clients are engaging each other and finding common ground to work together.
Yeah. No, that is excellent, because obviously right now we have the noise and the heat of the 30% tariffs on South African imports going into the United States. This is very negative in the short term, and trying to find new markets, etc. It doesn't happen overnight. What's your reaction? And how do you think that South African farmers should deal with this massive blow?
I think there's a lot of uncertainty, but I also think we have to stay calm now. We don't have to react. The goalposts are moving all the time. I think it's important to keep your existing relationships with America. Is a very important market to us, so we want to keep it. We know the government is committed to finding mutual ground with the United States, and that relationship we need to keep on growing and developing, and we need to see this out, and I'm sure there will be a positive outcome. but we also have to look at new markets. We need to diversify into Middle East, into Asia. So we have to continuously look at new markets and diversify those opportunities to send our produce out externally and get foreign exchange in. The international markets are very profitable. They're very good for us from a price point of view. So we continue to find new opportunities, but also America is important. We want to state that, and industry and government is working together to find solutions.
Indeed. Louis, thank you so much for your time. It's been great talking to you. That was Louis van Revesten. He is the head of agribusiness at the Standard Bank Group. And of course, we are here at the conference, so we'll be listening into some of the discussions and having interviews a bit later in the day. It's back to you in studio.
Well, thank you so much, Nompumelelo Siziba.